We are back at it again. Uh, so Trump rally last night got the whole world in waves. Everybody's in shock. Are you surprised? Probably not. But let's take a listen to the AOC this morning. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Apparently, she's offended right now with everything that's going on. Trump doesn't care about the Puerto Ricans. Hey, just clear the air. I'm Puerto Rican, and I don't think Trump. This is just a joke. Comedians make jokes. Nobody takes it personal. I don't even understand why this is a big issue. Right now, they're trying to compare Trump to Hitler. This is just getting mad. So let's just take a quick listening to what she has to say about her concern. Let's play this clip.
Democratic Congresswoman from New York, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Thanks for being here. You called this out last night. You were hanging out with Tim Walz. You guys were streaming. You called it out last night. Fresh eyes on it this morning when you see that remark and you see now that comedian responding to you guys. I'll read a bit of it for you. I know you've seen it, but for everyone out there, these people have no sense of humor. Wild that a vice presidential candidate would take time out of his busy schedule to analyze a joke taken out of context to make it seem racist. I love Puerto Rico and vacation there. I made fun of everyone, watch the whole set. I'm a comedian, Tim. Might be time to change your tampon, is what he ends it with. What does it mean today? What does it do today?
You know, this honestly isn't really about a comedian. This is about the Trump campaign. Those comments and that individual saying those things on that stage, inciting an entire arena of individuals who have been previously incited to commit attacks like the ones we saw on January 6th by people like Donald Trump. None of that was an accident. These campaign events are put together. They are vetted. That language was vetted by the Trump campaign. That person was approved by the Trump campaign because he is speaking on behalf of the Trump campaign. And I think it's really important that people understand that when we see everything that's happening, what is being transmitted and said about Latinos in the United States is exactly what the Trump campaign means. He believes that Latinos, as we've seen, are an unimportant, unvalued, and unnecessary part of the United States of America. And when Stephen Miller comes...
I just gotta stop her right there. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's a joke. Take a chill pill, relax, breathe, calm down. Let's not get ourselves heated over what's been said. Come on. This is politics at its best. They're just bashing the man over a rally. They're just mad he had probably the biggest rally at Madison Square Garden, sold out. Unfortunately, he didn't force anybody to come on stage. He's not paying anybody to come on stage, unlike Kamala Harris, who is literally dealing with people who are associated with PDD parties. Those are facts. Those are the truth. It's true what the comedian says. The more and more artists are coming on stage, all these artists are associated with PDD. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. They've got something on these guys. This is ridiculous. This is getting out of proportion. It's like, let it go. Well, let's see what more she has to say because I'm tired of listening to some of these stuff. It's getting crazy.
The Miller comes on and talks about America for Americans. He's not even talking about U.S. citizens as Americans because Stephen Miller kind of flirts with this idea of taking away U.S. citizenship from people depending on his own personal opinions about what being an American means. And so the Trump campaign is very clearly transmitting who they believe is an American and who they don't, not based on citizenship, but based on ethnicity and based on their opinion of Donald Trump.
Your family's from Puerto Rico. This is not the first time that Donald Trump has said disparaging things or uninformed things about Puerto Rico or those around him. What did you think when you first heard it last night?
You know, under the Trump administration, over 3,000 Puerto Ricans died due to Donald Trump's intentional neglect of the island after one of the worst natural disasters and hurricanes in American history and the history of the entire Western Hemisphere. People in Puerto Rico were left without power for up to a year, over a year. So there's really nothing that's an accident about what was said last night. It is an authentic depiction of how Donald Trump believes and what he thinks about Puerto Rico. He even talked about selling Puerto Rico and brought up the idea of selling Puerto Rico when he was president of the United States. This is what these people believe.
Okay, I think I've had enough of her. I'm sure you have. She's just ridiculous. I just can't fathom the fact that she is actually in politics. She actually makes no sense. Anyways, I got another video. Kamala Harris, basically being asked after the Madison Square Garden last night. Seems like everybody's painting Trump as the new neo-Nazi. This is getting crazy, and I think people should really be careful how they use the words. It seems now the media is there. It seems like all the tools is coming together to bring the man down. Now he's being compared to Hitler. This is getting crazy, and this is just, I can't fathom the fact that the news media is actually using those words. The media should be fined for using those words to a man that's trying to help the people of all color, of all background, of all ethnicity. This is going bonkers. It's amazing how this is affecting them. It's not affecting everybody else, it's affecting them. So anyways, let's have a listen to I think I got this from the news media in Canada, and they're asking this question. I think it should be banned to ask such question. It's unprofessional. It's unfair to someone who's trying to help the people. But anyways, let's have a quick listening.
To your remarks about President Trump's rally last night, some people who watched that made comparisons between a rally that happened at Madison Square Garden in 1939 with neo-Nazis or Nazis back then. Do you see those comparisons? And can you also expand on what he said and what you said yesterday about Puerto Rico?
Donald Trump this is not new about him, by the way. What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same and maybe more vivid than usual. Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other, fans the fuel of hate and division. And that's why people are exhausted with him. That's why people who formerly have support.
No, we're exhausted with you. Your word salad, you trying to have an accent everywhere you go. You know, all of a sudden, 1 minute you're black, 1 minute you're Mexican, 1 minute you're you. It's no one know who you are. No one understands the authenticity of who you are. Everybody's trying to understand who is Kamala Harris. Stop picking on Trump. Stop talking about Trump. It's going to hurt. It's currently hurting your campaign. And it's good because nobody wants you in office because you don't qualify. Unfortunately, it's the way it is. Let it be. Stop talking about the man. Leave the man alone.
Formerly have supported Donald Trump, have voted for him, are supporting me, voting for me. People are literally ready to turn the page. They're tired of it. In terms of Puerto Rico, even when I was in the United States Senate, knowing that Puerto Rico does not have a United States Senator, I was intentional about doing what I could as a United States Senator to make sure that among my priorities, it included paying attention to the needs of the people on that island, including the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. I have announced also my plan that is about my opportunity economy writ large, but a specific target that will include.
What the hell is an opportunity economy? Can anybody explain what an opportunity economy is? It sounds like a blank paper of hope. You're just waiting there with your hands open and you're just praying for something to happen. Is that what is called an opportunity economy? Because I don't think anyone out there can explain what the hell that means, because it means nothing to no one, nobody whatsoever. Anyways, let's hear what else she has to say. I can't listen to the sound of her voice. It drives me crazy. I cringe.
A task force focused on the needs of Puerto Rico, understanding that it has very specific needs in terms of upgrading and repairing its electrical grid, what it needs in terms of investment that will be public-private partnerships. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm very proud to have the support of folks like Bad Bunny and Jennifer Lopez and others who were supporting me before.
Jennifer Lopez. Another PD. Let's not say it. Let's keep going.
That nonsense last night at Madison Square Garden and are supporting me because they understand that they want a president of the United States who's about uplifting the people and not berating, not calling America a garbage can, which is what Donald Trump, those are the words he has used.
Anyways, folks, that's it for today. Hit the like, subscribe if you enjoy what you're being fed. Once again, do your research, folks. Now the former president is being accused and being compared to the neo-Nazis, Hitler. This is just getting sad. It's just getting sad. And we just saw him sitting on the Joe Rogan podcast for 3 hours. And then you got other content creators who are saying, well, you got to use every platform you can to get your voices heard. It's unfortunate. It's like, social media is the new media. You know what I mean? And everybody's embraced to come on and talk and do whatever they want. But everybody's going to press on some of these issues. They're going to be asked real questions and concerns. And it is what it is. Anyways, keep your head up. Peace. To the next episode.